Nathan Graves, 989, interviewer and spokesman for the abridging community. Khenpoe.
This is Nathan Graves, 989, and I'm here with a member of the Council of Bushin Goodies and the creator of possibly the only good Bleach Abridged series on YouTube, Khenpoe. Khenpoe, thanks for this opportunity.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
First question I'm going to ask is, what inspired you to make an Abridged series?
It's something I wanted to do for a while. I was deliberating between whether I wanted to do Outlaw Star Abridged, which is my favorite anime, and Bleach Abridged, but I decided on Bleach Abridged because of the fact that I had seen so many of the bad Bleach Abridged, and I just was like, you know what, I love this show, and although they tried, I don't want to see it be bastardized anymore, really. So I thought, you know, maybe I can do this, maybe I can make it better, maybe I can save it. So I tried, and people like it, apparently.
What's the process you go through to make an episode?
Like Boren said, I watched the episode like a ton. I go, you know, and watch it over and over and over again. Actually, episode 3, I kind of like regretted having to do that because it's a bunch of flashbacks. But then I break down the episode into basically little bits of, you know, what the big plot twists are in the episode, and I try to make those funny, and then I'll dub and I'll cut the clips to the episode for it, and sometimes I get random things in my head, like the porn and goodies thing. That was totally random. I don't know how I got that, but I just thought of it and put it in.
How do you decide on the voices for the characters?
What I do is basically I take the character's personality in the real series. Like Ichigo, he's you know, kind of gruff and whatnot, and he's kind of standoffish with some people. So I gave him the voice like this, that was very rough and, you know, like that. And Rukia, she's kind of a bossy, you know, busybody, and so I gave it this voice, very pushy and whatnot. And same thing with Chad. You know, I thought, he's slow, he's muscular, crunk. So that's how I go through the voices.
How do you come up with your jokes?
Honestly, like I said before, sometimes it's just purely of the moment, and I just basically pull it out of nowhere. The whole, and then other times I get it based off of things that I like, that inspire me, like Monty Python. I'd put a joke in there with that, and then I put in the Star Wars jokes in episode 3. But yeah, I think some of my best jokes I just pull out of nowhere.
How much of your show is scripted?
Probably about 80% of it, and then the other 20% is just while I'm dubbing, I have like I've been saying, like these little inspirational moments, and then I'm just like, yeah, that needs to go in.
Do you plan on making Orihime's teddy bear like a staple character for your Abridged series?
He might appear a couple more times, but I don't know if he's going to become a staple. But yeah, he might make a couple more guest appearances. You never know.
How did you meet the rest of the council?
After I made my first episode, I saw on Lanny Pator's page, actually, that Idlit Studios was asking him to take a look at their thing, and so I said, hey, you know, maybe it'll be good. I took a look at it, and I left a comment on their page saying, you know, I thought it was hilarious, and if they could check out mine. Takahata checked out mine, and we started talking on AIM, and we were like, you know, maybe we should try and find other people who we like, and get together and see what we can do. And so he started messaging Boren, and I started messaging Zero, and Cheeseman, of course, Takahara already knew, and we all just got together and went from there, and we just really clicked with each other.
Who would win in a fight, Cone or Orihime's teddy bear?
it would definitely be a battle to rival some of the biggest anime battles, Goku versus Vegeta, that's the kind of thing. But in the end, Kon would win because Kon is ruthless, and Orihime's teddy bear is like Goku in the way that he's a kind heart.
Do you plan to have any guest appearances in future episodes?
Yep, I'm actually planning a few right now. Not to ruin it for anybody, but there is going to be a few episodes where every member of the council is going to be guest starring, and one specific voice I'm going to have one of the council members do is going to be Takahata. He is going to guest star as Zangetsu.
Do you plan on doing a majority of the Bleach episodes?
Yeah, I'm going to be doing it for a while anyway. If I don't finish the series, it's not going to be for a long time before I stop. I definitely at least want to get through the Soul Society saga, and I probably will go beyond that, but it's going to be long.
What abridged series are you currently watching?
G Gundam, Boren's Zatch Bell, Zero's Mega Man. I'm watching Yu Yu Hakusho Abridged. I was watching Berserk Abridged, but unfortunately HBI had to end it because that the anime was only so long. And I watch Naruto Abridged, and then I look at a couple of the others when I'm not doing anything else.
I heard this somewhere, but I don't remember where. Is it true that you tried to send in an audition to voice Ichigo in the actual Bleach?
Yes, I did. It's kind of one of those things that I will admit, but don't want to because, I believe because I'm an amateur and I didn't have an agent, that I was probably turned down, but I didn't even get a response from them. I don't know, whatever.
Was the Begone Vicodin induced hallucination joke completely random, or?
Yeah, that was one of those things that it was random. I had watched Jeff Dunham, his new Comedy Central special on DVD a few weeks before, and one of his jokes was with his puppet Walter. Walter said, "Whenever I go home, I always think that my house is haunted. Why? Because my wife's there." And he says, "Begone, Satan! Hello, Shamu." That's where I got that.
Are there any abridged series that you think are overrated or underrated?
Overrated? I don't know. I guess there are a few. I can't name them off the top of my head. Some people like some other Bleach Abridged series that, not to sound, snobbish or anything, but I do think, they're overrated. Underrated, Boren, he's been doing his series a long time, a lot longer than any of us in the council, and his is definitely one of the best out there, but yet, you don't hear a lot of people saying, oh, he could be on par with, the other top abridgers or whatever. Also underrated is Idlet's G Gundam and Zero's Mega Man Abridged. I mean, G Gundam is totally awesome. I mean, their sound effects, everything. And Zero, a lot of his jokes are pretty funny. So,
who's your favorite character to voice in Bleach Abridged?
Ichigo, because of the fact that ever since I saw the English version, I thought the voice was okay, but it wasn't quite what I expected out of the English voice. It wasn't quite as rough or gruff as the Japanese voice could have been, or was. Anybody who's seen the Japanese version, Ichigo's voice is really badass sounding. The English one, it's okay, but it's not quite as badass as I'd hoped. So yeah, definitely Ichigo. I like doing all the voices though because of the fact that I want to become a voice actor, and it's just fun to bring the characters to life.